What's up, guys? It's TechnoViking23 coming to you today with a little bit of Destiny Crucible commentary. Now, what I'm going to be talking about today is actually the Last Word hand cannon. This is a weapon that's getting a lot of chat on the forums recently and Reddit. A lot of people, since the new weapon adjustment patch and the Crucible changes came out where, there's not as much special ammunition anymore, a lot of people are having to rely more on primary weapons now, and they're starting to come across more primary weapons in the Crucible. Now, the two main weapons that are getting a lot of complaints are the Last Word and Thorn, which are both hand cannons. Today I'm going to talk about the Last Word. I have some thoughts on Thorn, but that'll save that for another time. Now, the main complaint people are talking about Last Word is they're saying it's overpowered and that it's just too good of a weapon in the Crucible because of its, its very quick time to kill. Now, the thing that people unfortunately aren't really realizing when they're really complaining about the Last Word is the Last Word isn't really overpowered. The Last Word is broken, and there's a difference. The Last Word, if it was working as it's intended to work, it would be just fine. It would be a very well-rounded hand cannon. The problem is the Last Word has this, the Last Word exotic perk. You notice there it says bonus damage and stability. You get extra precision damage when you fire from the hip. So basically, when you hip fire with this weapon using this perk, it can do like over 100 damage for a precision shot. So if you get a headshot, if you're hip firing with this weapon, you'll get over 100 damage. And that can two-hit someone. Basically, that can two-hit someone with a hip fire, which personally, I don't have a real big problem with that because you'll see the range if you look up there. The range on the Last Word is horrendous. This is a close range, up close, close quarters hand cannon. And so if you're that good that you can get a hip fire precision kill, then you deserve to get that kind of damage with that perk, especially when you're up at that close range, because this weapon really from a long distance is not that great in terms of like long range, mid range. This is a up close hand cannon, which is why the fire rate is pretty high and why it's got the fanfire perk that lets you just fire it sort of in a fully automatic mode. But do I think the Last Word is overpowered? No, I do not. I think the Last Word just needs to be fixed. Now, the Last Word, if it's working as intended, is actually a very well-rounded and pretty good weapon. It has obviously the hipfire perk, which lets you use it from up at a close range, which is designed to give you a chance against people with shotguns. Now, if you are using the Last Word and getting those hipfire precision kills, I don't have a problem at all if you're getting a 2 to 3 hit kill, because you're putting yourself at a lot of risk from the range you have to actually use the weapon. Now, the reason that Last Word is getting a lot of this overpowered type talk is because the hipfire perk is broken and it's working when you ADS with the gun. So you can get the hip. You see there, I just got a 111 while I was aiming down sight with the weapon. The Last Word is actually, you're able to get that hip fire damage from there you go, 111. I just got another headshot. That is the hip fire sort of bonus that you get when you use the Last Word perk. That perk is proccing on ADS shots, which is not how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a weapon that basically, right there you saw it again, I got an ADS body shot of 84. That's actually the hipfire perk proccing again. The normal damage numbers on the Last Word is 84 damage for a headshot and 56 damage for a body shot, which that is in line with most hand cannons. That's actually pretty solid numbers. It's usually a 3 to 4 hit kill, but it has that faster fire rate to make up for its poor range when you're using it up close. So that's really, one of the things that gives this weapon a little bit of an edge is the fire rate. Now, if you're, but if that proc is broken, so you're getting that hip fire proc on every single ADS kill, which is why this weapon seems so overpowered, because if you get that proc, you can basically two-shot someone if you're ADSing. So that is where the big issue is coming from with the Last Word, and again, it's not because the weapon is broken, it's just because the weapon is, it's the perk is broken. It's not because it's overpowered, it's just because, the perk's not working properly. And Bungie needs to take a look at that. They need to fix that. They need to correct that problem and fix the perk on this weapon, because normally I don't have a problem with last word. If it's working like it's supposed to, and you're up there getting those precision kills, like I said, going up against those close range shotgun guys and guys with red death, which can mow you down at close range, really not a big deal. I don't really have a problem with that. I think, it's a weapon for those close quarters play styles and people like that. So it's not a bad weapon overall. It's not an overpowered weapon by any means, except when, obviously, when the perk's broken. And that's why people think this gun is overpowered, because you're getting such high damage with it. When you saw 56 there is the normal body shot that you get when you ADS, but when you're not ADSing, that you can get incredible damage, with that perk. So I think they just need to take a look at it. They need to obviously they need to fix the perk so you're not getting precision damage on all of these normal ADS kills. You should only be getting that precision damage on those hipfire kills. So that's really the big problem with the last word, is they need to just put in a patch and edit that, fix it, do whatever they have to do. I'm not sure, what the big issue is with that in terms of getting that fixed, but it's been a problem for a long time, and that's why this weapon is kind of gets the bad reputation of being an overpowered gun in the Crucible. It's actually not that overpowered when you think about it. It's just has a broken perk on it, and if that perk is changed, and last word goes back to being a 3 to 4 hit kill normally on ADS, then I don't think it's an overpowered weapon. I think that is just what they need to do to fix it, and I hope Bungie will address that. I hope they'll take care of it. It just seems very odd they can nerf weapons and make adjustments to weapons all the time, but when there's actually a clear kind of problem with a weapon, it seems to take them a long time to actually fix it and make corrections to it. So anyways, guys, that's about the gist of this video. I just wanted to kind of clear up a little bit of a misconception I think people have about the last word. It's actually a very good hand cannon, and it's an exotic weapon, so it should have some good perks. It should be a good weapon even in PvP. I don't think people really know what they're talking about when they say that the weapon is overpowered. They keep talking about it's an overpowered weapon, but it's definitely not. It's just a very good weapon. It's just got a broken perk. So hope this video has cleared up some of that confusion for you guys. I hope you see that last word is actually not really an overpowered gun. It just needs a little bit of fixing from the developer and the people that run the Crucible. So hopefully they will get to that and put this weapon back to the way it should work, and then we won't have people complaining about it being overpowered. Anyways, guys, hope you've enjoyed the video. It's TechnoViking23, and I'm going to sign off from the Crucible. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you again next time.